Are you captivated mentally without seeing it? Once you're captivated mentally, you have actually bought into the lie of the matrix because being surrounded by resources and being broke, right? That proves that being broke is a result of the state of the mind. And if you think about it, there is a reason why, let's say, I believe it was Moses, that was taken out of Egypt to be able to clearly see what he was leaving behind and to be able to get a sense of contrast between sort of where he was, which was sort of the matrix in and of itself, and the belief systems and the way that he saw life and the way that he went about reality, and then went out of that to be able to actually sort of see what he came from. So the message of today is really the importance of actually stepping out of where you see yourself coming from, stepping out of the environment that you might have been in. And it doesn't actually take much to be able to get a sense of sort of objectification of where you come from. It just takes that you sort of implement a little bit of time, maybe each week, or even going somewhere here and there during the year to be able to reflect and to be able to see things clearer, and maybe even stretch yourself by being around people that you normally don't hang around, or that you go to a country where you haven't been before, or that you sort of engage in conversations with others that you normally wouldn't, right? And I think that that helps us to be able to see whether we're captivated mentally without seeing it, whether we sort of are in our own little mental prison, our own little mental sort of bubble, because that's inevitably what can happen. And again, if you think about it, Moses had to do that, as well, had to like leave behind what was sort of the norm, and was called out into the wilderness to be able to sort of, yeah, begin to see things differently. And I think that these things are callings from God as well. Like, we're called to go out, we're called to like see things from different points of view, because God doesn't want us to be like stuck in our own little mental prison. Because inevitably, if we're in a mental prison, we're going to end up like creating a prison in our life. We're going to have that influence our beliefs, our decisions, our behaviors, and so forth. So I encourage you today to think about that. Are you captivated mentally without seeing it in any way, shape, or form? Has there been a long time since you last stepped out of your mental bubble? Is it a long time since you've gone somewhere where you haven't been before? Definitely look into that. And I will see you tomorrow.